Robocop Rogue City. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Become the legendary part man, part machine, all cop hero and dish out some justice in old Detroit. With your powerful Auto 9 on one of the other 20 weapons available, eradicate criminals throughout this explosive first-person adventure. Your cyborg strength and cybernetic abilities can be upgraded as you progress to make you an even more formidable law enforcement officer.
Guys, if you hear any bangs in the background, it's Guy Fawkes. There's people setting off... It's not Guy Fawkes, he's dead, but it's Guy Fawkes Night. They're setting off fireworks to celebrate him being hung, drawn and quartered, as we do in the UK. So, Robocop, I played the demo, did a preview last month, and it was very popular. I think it was over 100,000 views on it. People were definitely interested in this game. So I've got the game now, I've played it. I have to do my review now because I'm out tomorrow, but I haven't been able to finish the game. It's quite a decent chunk of hours into the game if you're doing all the side quests. I'm doing all the side quests. So it's going to take me a while, and I'm loving the game. I'm really enjoying it, so much so that when I finish this review and I'll get back tomorrow, I will be playing it again because it's that kind of game that I want to keep playing. And the reason is it's got a nice hook, and the hook is the progression system. The progression system allows you to become extremely violent as you blow off people's faces, and I like that. I think that's a very nice idea for a progression system, because blowing off faces with Robocop is awesome. It just is. The gore in this game is off the scale. It's excessively violent, which is great for a video game. So yeah, let's get into it. The game loop goes like this. You'll get a main quest, which will be in numerous parts, and as you're going around that, you'll uncover some side quests. You don't have to do the side quests, but if you don't, you won't get the XP and you won't find the goodies that's on some of the side quests. And I've found some very good circuit boards for my weapon, the Auto 9, which I'll come to shortly. So you go around doing all the quests, and then when you are satisfied that you've done them all, you get assessed at OCP. And what that generally does is it just goes through all the quests that were available and all the ones that you did. It gives you XP for the ones that you did and no XP for the ones that you didn't do. You will then be assessed A, B, C or whatever. I generally get A's because I do the side quests, and you will then get perk points to spend. And these are great. The perk system in this game is excellent. It has lots of very important perks, but you have to grind your way to them because there'll be some dead perks on the way to your actual perks, because your perks are generally either passive or active abilities. For example, I've spec'd heavily into armor because I wanted the end perk, which is you literally walk into a hail of small arms fire and they just hit you and bounce off you and hit the enemy. So you are kind of like Yeah, I think anyone who loves Robocop has to have that perk because that is you become Robocop when you have that. I've also spec'd a bit into slow motion, a little bit into vitality to give me an extra health pack because it is quite a brutal game, this. You can die, although I haven't died in it yet, but I've come close a couple of times. I got to 2% once, and I've also spec'd into a little bit more on the health so that I can plug myself into fuse boxes and get a jolt, which restores 50% of my health. There's lots of other things like engineers where you can open up loot crates and stuff. There's stuff to help you in conversations because it is RPG with some multiple choice answers that affect things in the game when you answer them. So there's a lot of stuff to do, and the progression system helps all of that stuff. While we're talking perks, let's have a look at the Auto 9 gun. It has motherboards inside it, and you find new motherboards with different configurations. And essentially what you have to do in the motherboard configuration is you put modules in to unlock perks in these, but these perks are purely for your weapon, such as critical hit, magazine size, bullet spread, damage, and stuff like that. But there's also red areas on these motherboards that you must not activate, so you have to have the right module to put in so you don't activate the red stuff, because the red stuff decreases from all of your perk systems for your gun as well. So it is important to have a good motherboard. There's also special things in there as well that you can activate, like where you'll get massive increase the damage, but it stops you getting any crits. So you have to kind of weigh up what you want. One of the best ones I had was your Auto 9 never needs to reload. It will fire infinitely. That was great. I just spec'd out of it recently, but I'm probably going to spec back into it. I spec'd out for a bit more damage, but I think I'd rather have just I never have to reload it. So lots of stuff to help you blow off people's faces in there, and give you an incentive to go snooping around and scavenging and collecting all the loot. It's not like AAA games like Spider Prick, where you go around collecting pigeon shit just because it's a collectible. Oh, look, collectible. You got a collectible. There's an achievement. You've got 100,000 collectibles. Ooh. No, these are stuff that actually fucking matter in a game, not shite that just gets pandered into games for these people. Like, how many collectibles have you got? I've got 84. Did you get the one that was up Maitland's ass? Now, the gunplay in this is great, guys. When you walk into a room and there's tons of enemies, activate your shield, hit slow motion, and blow off every fucking face in the room. It's just beautiful, guys. I've also got a stun, an area effect stun that I've spec'd into as well. But I feel like I'm extremely powerful. And I love that in a game, because it's not many games that do that. I literally I don't give a when I walk into a room. Just I walk into a room and say, oh, what, there's 20 of you. Is that all? Come on then. And just start blowing off all the faces. I really walk to them while they're firing the little mini SMG at us, and I'll pick them up and throw them into a wall or something. I'll throw them into his mates. It's even better. It's just great. You feel like Robocop. It's just awesome.
What you do to earn your rep? I got heat from the cops. The more heat you get, the more rep you get. Get rep, you get heat. Heat equals rep. Rep equals heat. Heat equals rep. As long as you've got bank. If you've got bank, you've got rep from heat. Heat from rep from bank. Get all the fucking heat you can get. 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 Get caught off the cops. What did you do to earn your rep? I got heat from the cops. The more heat you get, the more rep you get. Get rep, you get heat. Heat equals rep. Rep equals heat. Heat equals rep. As long as you've got bank. If you've got bank, you've got rep from heat. Heat from rep from bank. Get all the fucking heat you can get. 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 That's the gamble, guys. That's the gamble.
On a downer though, guys, the side quests are hideous. They're worth doing because you do find things like new circuit boards for your gun, first aid kits and things like that, and lots of XP. But my goodness, guys, going into a video club, helping someone to find a fucking video by scanning all... I even fell through the fucking floor doing that quest. There's some absolute stinkers in there. Some of the most boring quests I've ever done in my life in the side quests. I'm very disappointed at the side quests in this game, I am. But the main quests more than make up for it. I haven't done a bad main quest yet. Even had a fight with Ed 209, guys. That was quite epic. It was quite good fun. And it's one of them games where you can just sit down, chill out, and just have some good old-fashioned violence. And I like that. We don't have many games like this, guys. It's not like arsey, you know, like AAA games. It's almost a AAA price, but... you know, it doesn't have the arsiness that comes with a AAA game, you know. This is just violence. This is just violence. That's what it is. It's just, look, you like violence? There you go. Have some violence. And I like it. I really, really like this game. So there you go, guys. Robocop is definitely worth a buy. You know, it's not up there with the Call of Duties for graphics or anything like that. But I tell you what it doesn't show in the graphics, it more than makes up to with blowing off people's faces.